Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Sarthak Show, where we discuss about tech, career, product and life. And in this MySQL playlist, we are going to go one step down into our alter table command. So far, what we have learned is create databases, create table, inserting data into those tables, querying the data that we have inserted from tables, querying from different parameter, different comparisons and conditions. And lastly, we are understanding how you can alter the table and update the contents of the table, whether it will be rows or whether it's columns or everything. So in today's video, we are going to understand the add column part. So let's say you have a table with 4 or 5 columns and you want to add an extra column in the table. What should you do? What is the command for that? We are going to use the same keyword, alter table itself. I'm just going to give you the syntax. So it's the same alter table command, but now you have to mention the add clause as well as in the keyword add. So let me give you an example, alter table. Okay, my bad, alter table. Alter table. Now you have to mention the table name. Now the keyword is this only, the add keyword. Basically, you have to mention the add and the column name and its data type. So let me just write it, add, again, column name, which is the new column name. Let me also write it, new column name. Its data type. Constraints, if any. Let me write in this form, constraints, if any. So if you have any constraints like maybe default or not null or something like this, you can also mention that. So this is a simple command that we are going to use to alter the table and add an extra column in that. Let me just give you an example of that. Okay, MySQL. Let me just give you a description of what table that we have right now. So it has column ID, name, date of birth, marital status, score. Now I want to introduce an extra column which is class. So if my database contains all the students, I want to uniquely identify the class of the students as well. So let me add this table and alter table. Table name students2. Students2. Now I want to add a column. So I will use the add keyword, column name, class, data type. Let's say my data type is again varchar. So I want to write first class. Let me even put it into form of integer. Let me put it as an integer format. Okay, class int. Say I want to keep it at 3 digits itself only. Let's keep it 2. In 2, and that's it. That's how you introduce a column. Okay, query okay. Now let's see the description. Now you have a new column which is called class. The data type is int and no different constraints that you have put. So it can be null value, there is no default value and extra. So right, this is how you have introduced a new column in the table. Let me give you an example where you want to do column addition, but the characteristic has to be different. So let's say you want to introduce mobile number of the student as well. Let's assume that class has maybe parents or the student's mobile number, but you want that column at the first stage, right? You want that column, for example, or maybe some kind of a column that you want at the first, right? So let me create a roll number kind of a column and let me put it to the first column as well. So alter table students2 and add column name, let's say roll number underscore number, roll number, type int, bracket, let's say I want to keep it 10 digits, and there's a new keyword first, right? So what this will do is basically this will add a column, but at the first part of it. So now if I see the description, there's roll number as the first column, then ID, then name, then date of birth, and so on and so forth. right? Let's say I wanted to introduce the column, but after a certain specific column. Let's say I want to introduce a column, mobile number, but after date of birth. So I can do that as well. Alter table. Let me just quickly write it again. Add mobile. Mobile. It's of type int. Again, 10 digits. And I want to introduce after date of birth. Let me put a default value as well. Default value 0, comma, after this, after is the keyword where I am putting it after. Let's say I want to put it after score. Score. Okay. See, in the description now you can see mobile as a column after score, not after class, not at the first position. It has int as the type. It's not, it's null value are accepted here, but default value is 0. I have mentioned that as well, right? Let me quickly add the syntax and give you the sample command as well. So what I did was this one, that is the first part, sample command. The different syntax for this, let me put this again. So alter table name, add new column. Now you can mention data type. And what I can do is I can make it first. So what I will do is I add a new keyword first, right? This will make it to the first of the column, as in add column, add as first column, right? Sample command again, which is that we use this one. And we now let me give you another example where I use the after keyword of table. My bad, I'm writing too bad today. Table name, add new column, name. I'm also missing here name. Okay, data type, and now I can add a keyword after, and again column name. So what this will do is basically add column after a specific column. Right, after a specific column. Let me just put it over here. Okay. Sample command. What word just used after score? So this column. Okay. So this is the add command that we have learned so far. But let's say you have the column, but you don't want to use it. The column is of no use to you right now. Maybe that's a redundant column, or maybe you're not getting enough values, or you don't want to use it for XYZ reason. You want to delete that column. What should you do? Very simple command. I mean, let me give you the syntax for that. Alter table name, drop is the keyword that we are going to use, which ensures that you can drop a specific table. So drop, and again column name, right? This is the simple command. That is it. You can just drop this. Let me give you an example. So alter table table students to, right? In this table, I want to drop a table called roll number, because I feel that I have an ID as a column. I don't find it relevant enough. So I want to drop it roll number. roll number underscore. Right. This is the column that I have. I want to drop it. I have dropped it. Now let's see the description. I don't have a column here, which was present over here. I don't have a column anymore. Right. This is how you can introduce new columns and have that in the in your let's say table. Very specifically, what you can do is you can drop drop column and add an extra column in the same command as well. So let me give you an example of that as well. So alter table students 2. Now I want to drop a table with drop a column, and let's say I want to drop the column class, drop column class, comma. I want to add an extra column. So let me introduce and add a column. Let's say I want to introduce a column. What could be the other column? Let's say section. I want to just introduce section. Section as one column. Section again. Varchar. Since you are mentioning, you need to mention the data type as well, right? So varchar, and let's say I want to keep a default value as well. Default to string section A. Okay, so this is my, I have to drop the class, but I have to add in section. Rather I should do what I could do. I can rather delete mobile as a class. Wait, mobile. So class and section will make sense. Mobile. So what this will do is basically delete the mobile column and add class as well as section. Okay, now see the description. Now you have ID, name, date of birth, marital status, score, but class and section. You don't have mobile anymore. So I deleted a column from between, which has default value and everything. I deleted a section. I added a column section as well. This is how this thing works. Let me just put all these commands into the sample space. Sample command. And this one as well. Right. Let me put it comments below. Add and delete columns simultaneously. Right. So yeah, I hope you understood the add and drop keyword for columns in a table. You can add extra columns, you can delete redundant columns and everything. This is the command. I hope you enjoyed this video and gained a lot of about MySQL. You can check out the cheat sheet in the description box below. I will see you in the next video. And if you have really liked this video and enjoyed watching this, you can like this video, press subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so that you get a notification every time I put a new video. And till then, take care. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.